Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you once again back to the MFL for the playoffs. The last game of the divisional round here tonight between the number 1 seed Detroit Lions and the number 4 seed Atlanta Falcons. Just a couple hours ago, the Buffalo Bills get it done in their own stadium in a absolute rout of the Broncos, 59-38, the final score there. So they will host the Steelers in the AFC Championship. Meanwhile, if you joined the previous stream, or if you're just now tuning in, the Cowboys got it done as well inside of San Francisco's own stadium, 50-24. It's been blowout after blowout. That Raiders game not as close as it seems as well. It was roughly about a 30-point game in the third quarter as well, before it ultimately got down to a 7-point game. You could see it there. Vegas scored 21 points in the fourth quarter to really make it a closer appearing game. But nonetheless, it is going to be a pretty good one here today. One of these teams has a date with Dallas. And we'll take a look at the numbers here going into today. You can see it there. 93 overall Lions, 95 offense, 91 defense, and 91s across the board for the Falcons. Take a look at the numbers. The number 1 scoring offense in the Detroit Lions, 27.7 points per game, 235.7 passing yards, 98.6 rushing yards. They take the entire board offensively. Defensively, however, Atlanta has the number 1 passing defense in the league, allowing 150.8 passing yards per game. That leads the league, and they are also top 5 in points allowed. Meanwhile, the Lions give up 21.4 in the bottom half of the league in terms of that. Rushing game, inconsequential for not either team, though the Lions definitely like to run the ball a little bit more. Without further ado, we'll jump on into this divisional matchup here. So Joe Burrow and CJ Stroud trying to get it done here today. So here we go. The divisional round concludes tonight. It'll be taken at the 2-yard line by the Lions to the middle and settle at the 26. So here comes Joe Burrow and this Lions offense taking the field today. Burrow traded a year ago from the Bengals to the Lions, 4,200 yards, 34 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. He's had a very good season so far. They got the number 1 seed because of it at 11-6. And the bye week as well. Shotgun formation, dropping back. That one is complete. Yes, sir. Picks up a gain of 4 on the first play of scrimmage. 4 yards. 2nd and 6. Dropping back. Throw to St. Brown. Yes, sir. Picks up a 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. Amon-Ra getting it done early. His first reception of the day. Shotgun formation, dropping back. Throw downfield. That one complete for a gain of 11. And another one, 1st and 10, inside of Falcons territory at the 49. And first handoff of scrimmage picks up 5. Jahmyr Gibbs, his first rush goes ahead of schedule. That's exactly what you want to get started for your running back. Under center. Play action pass, rolling out to the right side, slinging it downfield and into double coverage, incomplete. 3rd and 5 at the 44. Under center. Dropping back. Rolling out, he's going to take it himself. He will take it. Yes, sir. Picks up 10. 1st and 10 at the 35. Inching closer into the Falcons' territory. And for the Lions, I mean, you're number 4 in rushing yards allowed to the right side. It's going to be a halfback screen. Cuts up to the right side of the sideline. Picks up 9.5. 2nd and inches coming up. Jahmyr Gibbs, his first reception of the day. And with the number 1 defense, or number 1 passing defense in the league with the Falcons, definitely want to avoid being predictable and having to force passes against a team like that. 1st and 10 at the 23, moving those chains. Hey, Reeves, how's it going? How's it going? Rolling out, he's going to take off the read option, and yes, sir, 1st and 10 at the 12. 2nd rush today for 20 yards. Under center, 1st and 10 at the 12. Scanning, pocket holding, no longer. Loss of 9. 2nd and 19 at the 22. Showtime, Bryant on that sack. Well, he'll get credited for half a sack. Who do I think is going to play better this game? I mean, the Lions have got it done time and time again this season. I'm not going to fault them yet until I see any cracks, and I have yet to see any cracks. They've had a phenomenal year. They've played really well when everything is gone right. And I mean, for the Falcons, they had a scratch and claw to that division spot in that NFC South, which no one really wanted to win, as he throws it out of bounds, 3rd and 19. So I mean, I'm gonna have to give the edge to the Lions to the right side, and it'll be a gain of 8, 4th and 11. You know, do I think it's going to be a high-flying game? Not really. We've seen a lot of points, but that's mainly because of the 15-minute quarters, as we see our first points in the form of a field goal today. So 3-0 to start out. I don't know. What does everybody else think here? Obviously, the Atlanta Falcons 9-8. They did win the division, but the Lions had a lot more time to rest. They clinched their division and they clinched the playoff spot like 3 weeks before the season ended. So they had really nothing to play for 3 weeks. I don't know. What's the game plan here? CJ Stroud on the field now. 3,500 yards, 23 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. And shotgun formation here. It's been a lot of shakeup in the Falcons organization. A lot of interesting balls loose. And the Falcons fall on top. But no, I mean, like, the Falcons have had a lot of shakeup. They had Dylan Worried, who is now on the Jets for the longest time. Traded him to Houston for CJ Stroud straight up. Had traded a lot of pieces. They have Justin Jefferson still, so I mean, he's still always going to be a dangerous threat offensively. But dropping back to the right, picks up a gain of 2, 3rd and 11. Shotgun formation, dropping back, screen to the right side, trying to get a lead block, runs into his own man, and it'll be a 3-and-out for the Falcons. Punt is away, and it'll be at the 25. Under center for Joe Burrow and the Lions defense. We'll see what their second drive holds for them. Throw, dumps it off, and picks up a gain of 8 on the reception. And Sam Laporta a little shaken up after that play. Pick's still going to be all right, though. We didn't see the injury little animation or anything. Play action pass, dumps it off. 1st and 10 at the 40. Appreciate the like there, Joseph. I appreciate that a lot. Shotgun formation. 6:58 to play. To the right, Jahmyr Gibbs. Breaks the one open to the outside and picks up 4. Jahmyr Gibbs continues to stay ahead of schedule here. He started out the day with a 5-yard carry. He has only had 1 carry of 3 yards or fewer. Starting out strong. To the right. And yes, sir, picks up a 1st and 10 at the 41. 4th catch of the day for Laporta. So the Lions doing good so far. Eventually stalled out in the red zone, trying to avoid that. To downfield, yes sir! No, he dropped it! Amon-Ra couldn't hold on. It looked like a surefire play. He just dropped it. There wasn't anything there, no contact. To the right, and a pick up a 3, 3rd and 7. And a follow. Thank you, Joseph, for that follow. Shotgun formation. Play action pass. Rolling out to the right side on the move. Yes, sir! 1st and 10 at the 20. His first reception of the day. I'm hoping not. I want to see a competitive game. It's been blowout after blowout in these divisional series games. To the right. Picks up a gain of 5. 2nd down. I mean, like the Jets got blown out by the Steelers. The Bills blew out the Broncos. The Cowboys blew out the Cowboys blew out the 49ers. I mean, it's been a blowout season this playoffs. We've only seen 1 or 2 games that have been close. Under center I formation. To the right side. And we lost 1. So it'll be a 2nd and goal at the 8 now. To the right side. In 1st 6. Touchdown, Lions. Delayed handoff works beautifully. David Montgomery, running back number 2, puts it in. $11 plays, 73 yards. And that's exactly how you respond on your second drive. And it's a 10-0 lead to start out the first quarter of this divisional round matchup. To the right, and 1st and 10 at the 32. Shotgun formation. What happened to the roster? What happened was, so, hang on. Stroud under pressure, takes a hit incomplete. This is a simulation-based Madden franchise league. So we're currently under season 21, so a lot has changed since the game started, as a huge stop there on second down. So users control the franchises. They'll make trades, signings, draft moves, anything. Along with that, there is also a huge play by Justin Jefferson, 1st and 10 at the 48. There's also custom-made players that are in the league as well. So you'll see a couple receivers, defensive players, anyone that you just don't really recognize is a custom-made player. Looking, throw, that one is complete, picks up 5, 2nd down. Shotgun formation on a 2nd down. To the right and picks up a gain of 2, 3rd and 3 at the 44. And if you would like to join the MFL and make your own custom player or control a team, because we do have college rosters, high school rosters, I mean really anything, as they cannot incomplete 4th and 3 now. Let me grab and a punt to the 26. To the right, picks up a 2nd down. And there's a big run, picks up a gain of 8 or 9, and it's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Or no, that's got to be a gain of 10. So if anyone is interested in joining the league, there is the Discord link. There's the, either copy it to Discord or something. And wide open, it breaks one free to the left side. St. Brown extends the lead as the seconds expire in the first. Amon-Ra St. Brown in for 6. And Atlanta being shut out to start out. So 17-0 our score after 1. And got to get something going here. I don't think my link cut through. No, it did not. Why? To the left and 1st and 10 at the 24. There's really, why in the world can't I? There we go. All right. There it is. All right, so there's the Discord link to the MFL server, or just the Franchise Central server. And from there, we have a 2K league that just started, and Cinnable's very shaken up after that play, a gain of 7. Cinnables, another custom-made player. We just started up a 2K league, yep. And then we're starting up a MLB The Show league. Incomplete, couldn't hold on after the contact. 3rd and 3 now. So, I mean, yeah, like it's a really cool group, you know. Dropping back, throw, and that one is complete. Picks up a 1st and 10 at the 38. Much needed first down for Atlanta Cinnables. Another reception for him. And if you join, use code 1002, by the way, because I get a little bonus when I get people to join the server. To the right side, and picks up a 1st and 10 at the 40. Inside Alliance territory, much needed. And I am looking at chat, so if anyone has any questions, by all means, let me know. And, oh no, Justin Jefferson injured, so shotgun formation here on a 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll have to do it without Justin Jefferson. Picks up a gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Under center. Throw. Picks up a gain of 5, 3rd and 2. What year is this? I mean, it's still technically, well, no, this is 2026, but this is season 21 overall of the MFL. We just kind of move it to the next Madden installment whenever it comes out. And a 4th and inches, huge. So decision time for the Lions to see what they will do. And they'll opt for the field goal. The smart move. You're down by 17. You can't get it all now if you decide to go for a big hit. Kick is up and good. So they get the 3 that they need. Now it's a matter of getting a defensive stop. And they will settle at the 27, 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Oh, quick hitter. And picks up 6. 156 yards for Burrow to start out the day. Dropping back, throw to the left side. And yes, sir, still on his feet. Picks up a 1st and 10 at the 50. Another first down. It continues. Shotgun formation. Dropping back. Rolling out. Pressure coming, still on his feet, trying to escape, and it goes down after a loss of 13. And it's 2nd and 23 at the 37. He tried to avoid it as long as possible. Chris Dolman on the sack. Oh, that's what happens when you're inactive. There we go. All right. Under center. And a big hole up the middle. Picks up a gain of 11, 3rd and 12. Shotgun formation. Dropping back. Blitz coming to the right and incomplete. 4th and 12 and a much needed stop for Atlanta. Getting ready to starting to settle in here defensively for Atlanta. Under center. 1st and 10 at the 23. Throw to the right. Yes, sir. Picks up a gain of 8. 2nd and 2. And nothing. Loss of 2. 3rd and 4. Shotgun formation. And got him to jump. False start. Move it back.
False start.
So 3rd and 9 now for the Falcons here. A misstep that is unacceptable. Joe Mixon caught moving. Shotgun formation. Throw, that one complete. Yes, sir! No, they're going to mark him short. 4th and inches at the 33. Just shy. And they'll boot it away. And it'll be a 1st and 10 at the 26. Look at Jahmyr Gibbs so far. 7 rushes, 43 yards, 6.1 yards per carry. You want to give him the ball a little bit more. He has been pretty unbeatable to start out the game so far. And there goes Gibbs. Yes, sir, again. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Shotgun formation. Dropping back, dumps it off. Gain of 4, 3rd and 2. Third and 2, under center. Jumbo set, and that's going to be offsides. It'll be a free 1st down for the Lions, or encroachment. So unfortunate.
Automatic 1st down.
To the left. Breaks one free. Jahmyr Gibbs. And a huge gain again. 9 rushes, 66 yards. Jahmyr Gibbs has been deadly to start out the divisional round today. Under center. Looking, throw to Laporta to the right side. And picks up another 1st and 10, a gain of 15 at the 30-yard line. Or a gain of 12. And incomplete, 2nd and 10 at the 30. To the left. And they pick up a 4. I forgot to do the Madden thing again. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. I forgot to change the score bug. Or see if I could. Shotgun formation. Also go Birds. To the left side. And picks up a gain of 2. Yeah, you can't be too happy that the Cowboys put a 50 burger on. I mean, even if it's not real life, you know, as an Eagles fan, I would imagine you're not too keen on that. So this one, a long kick here. Well, no, from 40. Kick is up and good, and it is a 3-20 game. Yeah, no, the Cowboys put up 50. It was 50-24. That was the final score in that game. Who's the QB? Well, the quarterback for the Jesus, didn't think to check my batteries before we... Yeah, alright, I know, yeah. Get a PlayStation, yeah. Shotgun formation, 1st and 10 at the 27. But no, the quarterbacks for both teams, CJ Stroud is on the Falcons, Joe Burrow is on the Lions. If you're confused as to how that happened, I will be glad to show you. Cinnable's on the reception. And intercepted to the right. 20, 15, 10, 5, 6. Touchdown, Lions. The route is on, ladies and gentlemen, 27-3. Yeah, for sure. I can tell you how. Absolutely. So, I mean, first and foremost, absolutely beautiful awareness by that cornerback to take it in all the way for 6. So, in season 20, Joe Burrow was traded to the Lions for... What did they get? I gotta see. Whew, excuse me. I gotta see. Hang on. Kick is away. And 1st and 10 at the 24. All right, let me see. Oh, thank you. Thank you for blessing me. I appreciate that. And then CJ Stroud, well, I can tell you just CJ Stroud was traded for Dylan Worried, a custom player, straight up from the Houston Texans. So, who was then subsequently traded from the Texans to the Jets not long after. Shotgun formation here. Yes, I do have the previous recordings of the games. I was only on for season 20, but most of the games are still archived on YouTube. The YouTube is MNS Studios. And here, I can probably send it here in just a moment. But also, like, if you... To the right, and yes, sir, picks up 9. To the right, and gonna be short, nothing doing, 3rd and 1. And there it is, 1st and 10 at the 22. Yes, sir. And we reach the 2-minute warning. So decision time. Well, I mean, not decision time, but they can get a 2-for-1, because if I'm not mistaken, the Falcons do get the ball back in the second half. Throwing it downfield, wide open in for 6, touchdown Falcons. A much-needed touchdown. No, the Eagles did not make the playoffs at all. They started out the season 1-6. They made a nice run. They were in playoff contention. They were in a spot to clinch the playoffs in Week 18, but a lot had to go right for them to clinch a spot. They were actually really close to clinching the division outside of the yeah, they were really close to clinching the division, but they ended up falling short. The Eagles were in last year, but they were a first-round exit to the Packers. Picks up a 1st and 10 at the 34. Rigged. You know what? There's somebody currently in my house that is relating to you right now, Carbonzilla. My mom's an Eagles fan. She's not too keen on it either. 1st and 10 at the 50. A huge gain. And that one, another gain. 1st and 10 at the 35, inching closer into Cowboys, further into Falcons territory. Okay, I found the trade. So, Joe Burrow went to the Bengals for Jared Goff, Frank Ragnow, and a 2nd and 3rd round pick. 2nd round pick for that draft, 3rd round pick for this draft. And picks up a gain of 9. St. Brown, 100 yards receiving today. 9 yards, 2nd and 1. Under center. Dropping back. Throw downfield and complete. 1st and 10 at the 14. Timeout Lions. Shotgun formation. And incomplete. Or no, complete. Gain of 3, sorry. Throw to the left, picks up a 1st and goal at the 2. 33 seconds and the clock is ticking. The Falcons were down 27-3. Uh-oh. Does it happen? Do we have a remake in history? And a sack, so they will settle for 3. So with 2 seconds left. Yep, there's the field goal unit. Kick is up and good. Unrealistic for the Lions to kick a field goal to end the half, but you know, my Jared Goff could have made that pass. No, people are not actually playing. This is simulated. This is a simulated game. So here we go. Somebody's got a date with Dallas in a few days. And a lot has to go right for it to be the Falcons. To the right, picks up a 1st and 10 at the 34. So a decent return there to start out the second half. And Joe Mixon, he's been pretty. He's had a struggle. It's been a slow start. Obviously, Aiden Hutchinson doing Aiden Hutchinson things, but I mean, this Lions defense is pretty solid at stopping the run. Shotgun formation, 1st and 10. Dropping back. Throw intercepted. Unbelievable. You needed to score on your opening drive, and Jack Campbell says, no, sir. So the Lions take over in great field position to possibly put this game a little further ahead. Shotgun formation. To the right. On the move. And loss of 7. 2nd down. A huge sack. Joe Burrow, why did you took a sack? Why are you showboating? Shotgun formation. I mean, you're up by 20. I guess you could do whatever you want up by 20, but, you know, that's kind of dumb. Picks up a gain of 8, 3rd and 9. Jared Goff wouldn't have been sacked. You are just not happy that Jared Goff got traded to the Bengals. Shotgun formation. Look, Jared Goff won a championship last season, all right? Season 20, the Bengals won the championship, so he has a ring. So we can, you know. Does that make you at least a little happy, Dom? And a 4th and 3. They're going to go for it on 4th and 3. You're up by 20. Oh, wait, the Lions. Duh. Shotgun formation. Dropping back. Throw. And holds on after the contact. 1st and 10 at the 15. Under center. Yeah, there was a lot of expectations for the Giants this season, and they ultimately fell flat because the Giants just can't have anything nice. Second and 4 at the 8. Dropping back to the right. Laporta in for 6. Touchdown, Lions. And it continues. 37-10. And it is getting real ugly. Real fast. L. Burrow, W. Laporta. Falcons are bad. Yeah, I mean, look, somebody had to unfortunately win the AFC or the NFC South. Unfortunately, it was the Falcons. To the right, up the middle, picks up a 1st and 10 at the 33. I don't really think, I mean, there was like a team that was close to clinching that division, but I mean, it was, yeah. Took Burrow 6th place. It would have taken Jared 5. This man is real torn up about Jared Goff not being on the Lions. To the right side, picks up a gain of 7, 2nd and 3. Jared Goff is just built different, I guess. All right. 2nd and 3 at the 40. To the right, Joe Mixon. Loss of 3, 3rd and 6. Got to get something going here. Third and 6. Dropping back. Throw, that one complete, picks up a 1st and 10. At the 43, moving those chains. Rashid Shaheed on the reception. And picks up a gain of 2, 2nd and 8. Shotgun formation, 2nd and 8. Under 10 minutes to play here in the third now. Throw, dumps it off to the right, mix in, picks up 7 at the midfield mark. Shotgun formation. And 4th and 3 at the 49. So they'll boot it away. And oh, what a punt. What a beauty at the 3. So a little harder job for the Lions, and Joe Burrow and this offense proving why they are the #1 ranked offense in the MFL. We talked about it before the game started. They are the #1 ranked team in points scored. And they're doing exactly what they are doing, under center. And only picks up 2, 2nd and 8. Under center. Picks up 4. 3rd down at the 9. Just trying to get out of the shadow of their own end zone. Dropping back, thumps it off. And yes, sir, St. Brown moves those chains. 1st and 10 at the 14. Throw, that one is complete. Picks up a gain of 5, 2nd down. Under center. I formation. Play action pass, looking. Dumps it off to the left side, and yes, sir. Picks up another 1st and 10 at the 32. No, I don't think the Lions have a ring. Let me look it back. Dropping back, rolling into the right. Still on his feet. There goes Burrow. Picks up a 1st and 10. Let's see. Bills, Falcons, Jaguars, Titans, Cardinals, Bills, Packers, Chargers, Chiefs, Packers, Patriots. Lions have won. The Lions do have won. In Season 13, they did win. To the right side. Picks up a gain of 2, 2nd and 8. So they're having an 8-year drought right now, but, 8 yards is nothing compared to never up to this point. Shotgun formation. Throw, that one complete. 1st and 10 at the 47. Shotgun formation. Slinging it downfield. Yes, sir. Another 1st and 10 at the 28. The Lions do not care what the score is. Shotgun formation. And picks up a 1st and 10 at the 13. Jared would have gotten into the 27. Under center, 1st and 10 at the 13. To the left, still on his feet. Ball's out. Lions fall on top. Under center. Jumbo set to the right side. And stuffed. My goodness. 3rd and 3 at the 6 now. Shotgun formation, empty backfield. Throw incomplete. No flags. So they'll force a field goal. Kick is up and good. To the left. So 1st and 10 at the 25. Dropping back, throw, flag down, free play. Incomplete.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense. Still 1st down.
Shotgun formation. To the left. Picks up a gain of 4, 2nd and 11. "19 rings, dang, Jesus." To the right. Cuts up. Has the sideline. Past the 50 at the 40, 34. 1st and 10, Drake London. Goodness, Jesus.
Encroachment. Defense.
And that will be encroachment.
Still 1st down.
Shotgun formation. To the left. Loss of 1, 2nd and 6. Lions might. The Lions are really scary. I mean, once they get Hayden Hutchinson back, which who knows when that will be. That was a scary leg injury in the playoffs. Drake London on the reception. 1st and 10 at the 12. Under center. To the left. Picks up a loss of 1. And 10-40, Falcons. It do or die time. And for the Lions, it's just holding on until those final seconds tick away. Is Hutchinson back? Oh, shoot. All right. I don't know where Penix is. I think Penix has been traded as well. I'm not entirely sure where he is. Rolling out, throwing it out of bounds. How in the world did he get back? Broke his leg in half. Throw, batted away into double coverage, incomplete, 4th and 11. Throw, incomplete. The Lions take over. To the right side and picks up a gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Under center. Shotgun formation, 3rd and 4. Looking. And out of bounds, 4th and 4. And they'll punt it away. All right, so blowout territory. It's currently a 30-point game in the 4th quarter. So, I mean, actually, all right, so since we've got most of the playoff matchups set for the championship rounds, as it's most likely going to be the Lions and the Cowboys for the NFC championship round, unless a miraculous comeback is in order. And the Steelers and the Bills as well in the to the right and incomplete, 2nd and 10. For both teams, I mean, every team has imposed their will offensively and defensively. So either one of these teams is going to crack, and we're going to see another blowout in the AFC and NFC championships tomorrow, or we're going to see some really tightly contested defensive matchups. But either way, I'm really excited. If I'm being entirely honest, the way the Steelers almost intercepted there, Jesus Christ. The way that the Steelers have played these playoffs, so the fact that they have not had to punt until like 4 minutes left in the 4th quarter this game, and they played the wild card game. They were like 11 for 11 in scoring drives until they punted. So, I mean, the Steelers are currently my pick to exit out of the AFC, especially with the Raiders eliminated from the playoffs as well. And that one complete, 1st and 10 at the 28. But for the Lions and the Cowboys, that should be a really good game. The Lions have the number 1 offense. The Cowboys, balls out. Lions ball again. No, the Cowboys have the #1 ranked defense. The Lions have the #1 ranked offense. So it's going to be really fun to see which world will collapse first. And usually it's the offensive world that collapses first. We've seen multiple top 10 offenses get absolutely shut out by just the defense that knows how to impose their will. To the right, picks up a gain of 4, 2nd and 6. So it's going to be really interesting. So if you had to give if you had to hear my prediction as of right now, the Super Bowl matchup is going to be the Cowboys and the Steelers. Now, if it's any other team, I wouldn't be surprised. The Lions are a really good team. The Bills are a really good team. I mean, any matchup is possible at this point. It's the best of the best at this point. Throw, 1st and 10 at the 49. 48. I mean, we'll take a look at the playoffs as well. After this game, we'll look at the stats in the playoffs here. Up the middle, and he's loose at the 27. Shotgun formation, throwing it downfield, in for 6. Enough already. It's getting ugly. It's getting bad. Kick is up and good, and it is a 37-point game. To the left, 1st and 10 at the 26. And it takes a huge sack, loss of 9. There's still 8 minutes left. I don't know what to talk about anymore. You guys got to give me suggestions or something. I genuinely have nothing else to talk about. Shotgun formation. And pick up a 5. What is everybody's favorite Oh, you know what? What's everybody's favorite road trip snack? Ooh, how do we feel about Jair going to Baltimore? It's a good pickup. Jair and Lamar are obviously friends. There was obviously influence there. He's a good player. He just needs to get his character a little bit under more control. But I mean, the Packers releasing Jair for nothing, they could have gotten a trade deal, I feel like, if they were going to just get rid of him, you know? So I think Ramsey's going to the Steelers. I could see it happening. The Steelers definitely need the secondary help. Their defense is questionable right now. I mean, outside of, like, the front four, which is just elite as always, I mean, it's just... Did he? Okay. Then, yeah, I would definitely see it happening. I just don't know if he wants the QB situation that they're in. Like, obviously, defensively, you know, it doesn't really impact you a whole heck of a lot, but, like, you still want to get, have a nice offense to actually help you guys out, you know? And incomplete, 2nd and 10. I mean, no, I really don't. Especially because they've started to talk contract negotiations again. He's gonna probably sign back with the Bengals. I don't think that he's gonna be shipped off to Detroit. I really don't. And incomplete, 4th and 1 at the 29 now. Give me some more sports things. It doesn't have to be football. It can be... I follow most every sport, so... My favorite team, I am a Jets fan, if you couldn't tell by Detroit's logo being changed to the Jets profile. You don't want me to answer that as a Jets fan. You do not want me to answer how good or bad A-Rod is going to be on the Steelers. With DK Metcalf, deadly. Absolutely deadly. But he is 41 now. He is... That is an old man behind center. And 4th and 6 for the Lions. But I mean, like, I don't hate Aaron Rodgers, you know. He's gonna be really good, and I wish nothing but the best for him, as there's gonna be a roughing the kicker call. Especially because, like, he didn't do anything wrong. He tore his Achilles on the first 4 snaps of his first season with the Jets, and he was recovering from it his second year. And even then, everything was in disarray for the Jets front office. So he didn't do anything wrong with how the Jets stint went with him. I still think that he can be a really good player and a really good piece, but you guys didn't really give him an offensive. I don't think the Steelers gave him a good enough offensive line to protect him the way that he needs to be protected. And the Jets with Fields, I could see it going either way. Same thing with the Steelers. We haven't given him. The Jets are terrible at building an offensive line. They're just awful. From a Jets fan perspective, they are absolutely horrid at building an offensive line. It's going to be a situation. It's either going to be a situation with the Bears all over again, where he's running for his life every time, and the receivers aren't happy because they're not getting touches, and Fields is frustrated because he can't get off the ball. It's a slippery slope. I don't think that the Jets are going to make the playoffs. I don't think that we're going to be very good this season. We're going to be passable. We're going to be fine. I've more or less accepted that this is going to be another wash year, but... Oh, I mean, look, and... fair enough. We do have Aaron Glenn, and I love him as a coach so far. He's looked... he's checked off most of my boxes so far. But it takes time to implement a system. You look at Dan Campbell. It took them, 2-3 years to actually get to where they wanted to be? It's going to take the same amount of time. You're going to want to build a system. You're going to want to build something. And the way that the Jets run through coaches, it's tough to build a system when you're changing a guy every year, year and a half, because he's just not working. He's not winning football games fast enough. You know? I don't think that Detroit's going to have a fall-off year. I mean, obviously, you know, they were, 14-2, 15-1. I don't see them repeating that again. But, they're still going to be good. They're still going to be a really good team. But they did lose a lot of coaches over the offseason, which, credit them for... Did he catch that? No, decline that. Take the touchdown. They're not going to count the touchdown? All right, whatever. And there it is. Yeah. I don't see them going 15-2 again. But I see them making the playoffs. And I see them winning the division, the North, pretty handily. So a 30-point victory for the Lions as they have a date with the Dallas Cowboys tomorrow, as we will be streaming the AFC Championship and the NFC Championship. We'll take a look at the player stats. Obviously, just feels like C.J. Stroud just couldn't get much of anything going. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. 27 attempts, 134 yards for Jahmyr Gibbs. And we will take a look at the playoff schedule now. No, the Bills are not going 17-0. I'm not admitting that as a Jets fan. I don't care how good that team is. I hope that they never win a game for the next 40 years. I hope no one in my division wins anything for the next 40 years. I am that petty. I do not care. Realistically, no, they're not going 17-0. But the Bills do have a pretty good team. They have a very good team. Obviously they're going to be favorites to win the AFC East. No one's in the East is even close to being competitive right now. 49ers are not going back to the playoffs at all. No. No shot. It's a mess right now. Josh Allen is a good quarterback. I don't like anyone in the red and blue. And I don't like anyone in the blue and silver. I don't like anyone in the teal and orange. I don't like anyone in the East except for the Jets. But no, Josh Allen's a good quarterback. He's really good. He's a phenomenal guy. But I haven't actually looked at what the Bills have done over the offseason, but I feel like they haven't done a whole heck of a lot. The 49ers schedule is easy. The 49ers are just in shambles, though. How do we feel about the Broncos offseason moves? It's good. It's definitely a good moves to make after making the playoffs. So here we are. We take a look at the final scores for all divisional games. Let me see here. 59 plus 47 plus 50 plus 48 minus 10. The winning teams averaged 51 points. And then 38 plus 17 plus 24 plus 41. Jesus Christ, that is a margin of victory of 21 between them all. Nonetheless, we have our AFC and NFC championship rounds. And we thank you for watching this presentation of the MFL on MNS Studios. Thank you so much for watching. We wish you have a great rest of your night. And we will see you here tomorrow for the championship matchups. Somebody is going to be crowned a new champ.